my name is Phoenix, and today I'm going to be talking about the movie called A Quiet Place. So my dad saw this movie in the theaters, and he said he really liked it. And now that it's playing on Amazon Prime, he thought I would really like to watch it, but I think he was tricking me because I would not, N-O-T, recommend this for kids. It's very scary and very sad. So overall, I'd rate this movie a bad. It's not horrendous, but it's not okay. So basically this movie takes place on Earth, and somehow these aliens have invaded. We don't know how they got there, they're just there, and they're just like really scary looking, but they're blind and they can't smell you, but they have really good sense of hearing. They can hear you. And like if you make any noise at all, you're a goner. It's like that. It's like a bat with a mosquito. It's terrifying. So if you want to live, you cannot make a sound, like at all. The fun part about this movie is that you have to try to imagine your own self in this scenario, and you have to come up with strategies to stay quiet. And it's kind of funny because you, like, for example, my baby brother Zephyr, he would probably like stay there for 2 seconds without dying because he cannot stay quiet. He's like super loud and he loves to talk. And my grandpa, I'd say he's a goner because he's super clumsy and he's always knocking things over. But I do know someone who could survive for a very long time. It would be my dog, Kitsu, because she's like super duper quiet. She does not bark, does not howl, she makes no sound at all whatsoever. So she survived for a long time. To be honest, I can't really tell you what's going on in this movie because I'd say for a little more than half of it, I was hiding underneath the blankets. But from what I understand, I think it's about a family that's trying to survive. But like parts of it are really sad, and a lot of this movie is like super scary. So for example, there's a girl in the family that's deaf, and she just can't hear anything. So she couldn't hear if she's making a lot of noise, and she can't hear if there's a giant, creepy, freaky alien right behind her going to eat her. Can you imagine that? I can't. Another part that was super duper intense was when the mom gave birth to a baby inside of a bathtub while 2 of the aliens were inside the house with her. I mean, how can you make no noise when you're giving birth to a baby? Because when I was little, I was in the same room that when my mom gave birth to my baby brother Zephyr, and it was crazy loud. And that's not even the half of it. Every single scene in this movie was super scary. It's like a scary part to the next, then the next, then the next, for the whole movie. So I would not recommend this for your kids. So the lessons that I learned in this movie are, number 1, if you're going to watch a scary movie, always have a thick blanket by your chin so that when a scary part comes up on the TV, you can pull it over your eyes so you don't see the scary part. And the second lesson that I learned is that always listen to your parents, because if you don't, these creepy aliens are going to snatch you up and eat you for supper immediately. So